Hey guys, look at this. They're making a mess on top of the gonna be rabbit box. Anyway, welcome back to Homestead Prepping and Survival. So it's Tuesday evening and they're deciding they're just gonna roost early, but they're making a mess up there, and I think I'm gonna use that idea, build a frame, put some wire on it that's gonna slide between two screws at each end so it'll stand up, and that'll keep them from flying up there to roost, and I can just pick it up and move it if I need to get in there. But their water was dirty. How, I don't know. But I went ahead and dumped it. You can see all the way through to the bottom now, so I don't know how they get it so nasty. But anyway, the adults are all still down. But I come in to look at their feeder. Tomorrow's Wednesday, which will be tomorrow evening, will be one full week that the teenagers have been over here, and they only scratched for a few minutes, so they're basically using about 5 pounds of feed for a week, because that's about half. It looks a little less than that, but by the time it fills up that tray around the bottom, I'm figuring that's about halfway. So if I let them scratch more, they'll probably eat less. So the adults, I had to refill theirs today, the older chickens. So and I did the baby chicks yesterday, gave them mostly of the start and grow, and they have just got it all over the ground. How they waste it, I don't know. Look at them raking it out. Gotta have what's on bottom. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I may cut some wire to go around it so that they can't rake it, because look, they're just raking it out on the ground. They're wasting more food than they're eating, which is crazy because I filled it up yesterday and I can't even see it in the top of the feeder now. So I don't know. Anyway, looking at the amount of feed they're eating, you're looking at about 10 12 pounds a week for all the chickens. I'm sure that'll get up to 15 pounds a week once the babies are approaching adult size. But of course, these will be butchered before then. So anyway, I just wanted to see how much they had eaten and how much they were using, so I could judge how long I've got off the feed I've got. Got a little sprinkle of rain coming down, no biggie. But I'll have to do the math on it and let y'all know how long it'll last. But if I go through, just say roughly 15 pounds a week with 28 chickens, that's not too bad. I don't plan on having 28 all the time that are, you know, full grown, ready to process. So the more I let them scratch, the less feed they're going to eat, that kind of deal. But either way, still may buy one of those chicken doors that automatically opens and lets them out in the morning and then closes at dark when they go to roost, and put it on like the big pen there, the middle one, so that the oldest chickens can come out. You'll have less likely predators are going to get those, and less likely that they'll fly off. They'll run back in their pen if something scares them. So that's probably what I'm going to do down the road. But the fence seems to be doing well. It's holding up. I don't have any issues with it. I'm letting like this rain will soak into that ground a little bit, because we had a pretty good rain earlier, some yesterday. So hopefully these posts will kind of pack themselves down into the ground. Need to hang a bag of concrete off of this post. I packed around and it didn't come up, but it did later. Anyway, all the animals seem to be doing well. It is, like I said earlier, Tuesday evening, and one of my goals this weekend, if I can make it through this week, will be to finish the rabbit boxes and get the little wire walls up to keep the chickens from getting on top of the boxes, making a mess, and get under here, under the lean-to, cleaned out and organized, because I've got both these cans that are full. This is rabbit pellets. It'll hold another bag. So this thing will hold 150 pounds, just like that other bigger can out there. Pretty sure about that. And then the little one there, I've got chicken layer pellets. It snaps on, and it's pretty full. So it might hold 115, 20, but it's not going to hold 3 bags. So I kind of like that. Either way, and then the little metal can out there by the baby chick pen will hold about the same thing, around 100 pounds, 110, 20 pounds. Will not hold 3 bags. So maybe down the road I'll get a couple more bigger cans so I can, you know, store more chicken feed, just to not have to worry about whether I've got feed for them. You know, yeah, $16 a bag, $16.10, $16.95 is a little bit expensive for chicken feed, but you know, in all honesty, it's not that bad. $16 if you just go buy a bag a week to build your supply up. It's pretty easy to do. Well, the camera cut off on me recording because the memory card's full, which is bullcrap. Video ain't but anywhere between 2 and 4 gigs. I've got one video on it, 2 or 3 gigs, and then I've got the one I was just making is probably 1. But anyway, it stopped and started internal memory video. So when I finish this, I'll go inside and put the videos on the computer and get them edited and get them ready for upload. But either way, just wanted to give y'all an update on the chickens and animals, and everything seems to be going well. We're getting a nice little steady rain, which is great. Helps soak in and actually water the ground a little bit, instead of running off when the hard rain. So I know people out west will take whatever they can get, but this is the best kind of rain here, slow and steady. So did talk to my buddy Alan today. Talked about coming to get these steel tables this weekend, so maybe he'll get a chance to do that, and I'll get y'all another update on this. And I'm sure there are topics that I need to talk about, but I try to avoid politics on most of my videos. You can get that a whole lot of other places, but I hope you're prepping. That's all I can say. I've got a lot of serious yard work to do. You see, my lawnmower's not here. My middle child borrowed it. I was there, throttle cable broke or something. So when they get it back and I get a dry evening when I get home from work, I got to cut all this grass, and it's going to take me a couple hours. But either way, it needs cutting. This is the old dog kennel I was using for the baby chicks that were going through the wire, getting stuck. So it's great for transporting chickens, but not for baby chicks. So either way, guys, I hope you enjoy the videos that I produce for you. I know it's not nothing fancy. It's just a South Georgia boy trying to be better prepared every day and be ready to supply my own food. When the fruit trees get bigger and bigger and bigger and produce better and more fruit, all that stuff can be preserved and canned and all that stuff, so that you've got fruit, and the chickens and the rabbits that are coming down the road, all of that will be protein. I hope to get some cooney pigs one day, but that's way down the road, because I've got to get the garden started again. I missed this year and last year, so I got to get my tractor going so I can get out there and plant it. I tend to plant too much when I do plant, which makes it too hard on me. But either way, need to be getting busy. And I don't know what y'all got going on, but I hope you're doing something, because food is going to be a little bit tougher to get starting now, really, with the price increases we've been dealing with. Y'all ever seen these carpenter bee traps? Let me turn around to this side. See, that's old metal on this roof, but see them carpenter bee traps? I emptied that bottle out when spring got here. That bottle is about full of carpenter bees, and a few wasps get in there. So I need to get it down, empty it out, and put it back. I know they're great pollinators, but they destroy anything that's wood. So I'll leave the butterflies alone, and I'll leave the honeybees alone, but them carpenter bees got to have a new home, preferably in that bottle. But y'all remember what I always tell you: Jesus loves you, and so do I. Y'all be safe, be prepared. Give me some comments, give me some feedback, let me know what you're working on, and throw your ideas out there so I can learn from you and others can learn from your comments, and we can all help each other progress and be better prepared. Y'all be safe. Thanks for watching.